Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good grand rising, and all that other good stuff. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So yes, y'all, let's just talk about the ensemble. I was talking to my Facebook live stream, and I was really talking to them about the idea of what the things that don't seem like they go together is exactly the things you need to put together. Because right now, whatever you want and you don't have it, it's not going together with you. So on some level, how do you change your belief in what you are and who you are, good morning, sis, in order to get what you want? A lot of times it really is. Our outer is a reflection of our inner, as above, so below, as within, so without. Say it every day and see what that means for you. You know, I was telling them that I really was inspired today by my head wrap and wearing my orange wrap. I wanted to wear my orange wrap, but I didn't need to wear anything else orange. I wanted to wear yellow. So I did. I wanted to wear yellow. I wanted to wear yellow. I wanted to wear black. I wanted to wear red. I wanted to wear pearls. And so I did. And so I did. I didn't say it didn't match. It didn't go. I didn't want that. That's not going to work. I didn't do any of that. And so I want to show you my ensemble because I think it's important. So, of course, this was my inspiration, yet it wasn't what I stayed with. Hey, peace and love, Goddess Marie. Lovely to you. Peace and love to you, lovely, Al. So let me show you. Not only do I have the yellow top, I'll turn this around. I done paired it with some yellow socks, y'all, with the cranberry shoes. Got the yellow socks with the cranberry shoes. Look at those quilts-like pants. They're naturally high-water pants. So I did it with the black. And then I thought, okay, I'm loving the cranberry. I want to bring more cranberry in with my lips, but also I got the smock on. Look, I got the dog on it, y'all. Who let the dogs out? So I got my red smock on. I wanted to do the pearls, but I also, which is fine by itself, but I wanted to bring in that orange. And like I was telling my folks, you want to bring in orange in other ways. In the African continuum, colors all go together. Look at this bag, for example. It's yellow, it's orange, it's blue. On one side, peace and blessings to you, Marilyn. It's red, it's yellow, it's blue on the other. I'm illustrating this to you. I want you to understand that you say this may not, my whole alpha son will say it doesn't go together. But this clearly is based on an African fabric, African way of being and thinking. Good morning, purple, peace and love. And so clearly this goes together. So the idea of what goes together, you have to change that notion. Because you're trying to get something that who you are, which is not really you, that's not going together with what you want. That's why you're not getting it. It's not even that you're not it. You don't have to be exactly what you want. You have to go together with what you want. I'm going to say it again. I know I'm blowing out the metaphysician's whole way of rules of thought, but you don't have to be exactly what you want. You have to go together with what you want. Going together doesn't mean you match. We got to get out of the matching. I remember I remember teaching in like schools, not my black alternative schools. Those schools were amazing, but I remember teaching in public schools, which I still love. It was a great work, doing work with our children. And don't not wear yellow with yellow and then black with black and then this. They always say, oh, girl, oh, Miss Mama Nubia, that don't match. Why? That don't match. You wearing all them colors, they don't match, but they go. They don't match, but they go. And that's what what you want. It's not matching you because, first of all, you're not being your authentic self. You're not pushing the envelope, but also you're not magnetizing it to you. You're going to get it. There's areas you push, there's areas you receive. There's areas that you have to push in, there's areas that you have to receive in. And so I was thinking about, well, how, if we're, because that sounds very confusing, doesn't it? Like, I guess like this bag might be confusing to some people, right? Your thoughts on what I'm saying may be confusing to you. Maybe my outfit, hold on one sec, ladies. Maybe my outfit is confusing to you, but it's not confusing to me. It's exactly where I want to go. It's exactly what I want to do. It's exactly how I felt. I identified with something that was true for me so that I can get something out there or up there that is true for me. So as many of you know, we ended our Sacred Hibernation Intensive. And now we're going to November 5th, we start our new 21-day intensive. It's called Uniting with Your Higher Consciousness. Don't you want to go there? Don't you want to go? Uniting with Your Higher Consciousness. We're going to talk about fashion for higher consciousness, sacred dress for higher consciousness, eating for higher consciousness, decorating our homes for higher consciousness. It's not the same as sacred hibernation. It may feel like it, but it's not. Thank you, Nora. But it's not. The way I want to teach you in an African way. It's and both, not either or. It don't have to match. It has to go. What you want may not match who you are, but it may go with who you are. We have to think differently. We have to open our minds in another way. The African is very polyrhythmic, not in just the music that we play, in the words we speak and the thoughts that we have. We got to think differently. I like your bag. Africa is all about colors. It's our way to live. Colors of life. Yes, lovely L, you got it. And we sitting there in these boring browns and blacks because we got to go to work because that's how he and she dresses. That's not us. And even when you dress that way, even they will acknowledge, like, I wish I could dress like that. We're following the wrong leaders. How do I learn more? Hey, Nora, I'm so glad you asked. Actually, I'm doing a wonderful intensive. It's virtual. I mean, you can be anywhere in the world. It's called Uniting with Your Higher Consciousness. It's actually on the website now. It's 21 days. You join a special group I put you in. Nobody, it's a secret group, so it's just the people that bought it and pay for it. And every day, for 20 days, I come with you with, you got worksheets. As soon as you get it, as soon as you purchase it, you'll have worksheets you can download. You have morning pages. You have all these things. But every day I'm coming to you. And I'm teaching you specifically, privately to all of those in the group. I'm teaching you how to do this. That's how you learn more. So I would love for you to be a part of it. It's $147 for 20 people. That I used to do intensives for 21 days for $97. Even my course members say, you're giving away $3,000 worth of stuff. So I'm putting it at $147. And you're going to love it. You're going to get so much out of it. Because I'm getting so much out of it. Because I've gotten so much out of every intensive. I want to ask you this. Those that have seen me even for the last 4 intensives, just me coming to YouTube, have you noticed a shift after every intensive? Good morning, says good morning, Sarah. Ask yourself that. So you don't have to, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to show you. And I hope I do that for me. Have you noticed a shift through every intensive? If that is happening for me as an instructor, that will happen for you as well. I'm also doing the $50 readings. A lot of sisters are purchasing, which is very good, a good time to purchase. So I'm doing the $50 readings. I would love to read you, and I would love to recalibrate you in any way that I can through spirit through me, to help you out. I will do that. Let's talk about the lesson for the day. We're talking about the hips, right? And I said the hips don't lie. So my central movement instructor for our course, and also including 147, we're going to have 2 virtual guests. One is going to be, hopefully she can do it again, Addie Green from Growing with the Greens. She does central movement. She'll be doing central movement for higher consciousness. Also, we're including a feng shui expert. I won't even say feng shui. Numerology. She does both. Numerology, my sister Aisha Sutton is going to be doing a virtual course in the numerology. So I have guest instructors as well for 147. I'm putting at 147, I have 1 guest. I'm adding a 2nd guest teacher, and I'm still charging you only 147. 147. And it starts November 5th. So go to the website, blackberrybeautyacademy.com. Actually, I'll put the direct links, as I do every day. I'll put the direct links to the Higher Consciousness Intensive that starts November 5th, as well as the $50 30-minute reading that you would want, because it ends on November 1st. Is the last day to purchase. Purchase now so you can get a reading now. Let's talk about these hips don't lie. So I did my central movement, and it was off the chain. It's always off the chain. I'll stop it. When I just thought about it, I got a feeling inside of me. I say it's for the one that is celibate, the one that wants to stay celibate, and the one that wants to make love. It's for the ones that have a disease and the ones that want to prevent a disease. It's for the one that's living, having the business they want, but want to take it to another level, and for those who don't have the business they want and want to start one. Do you understand? It's for every woman, because if you've been sexually violated, if you have sexual issues, if you've been, molested, raped, and any kind of ancestral sexual energy and issues, it's in the hips. Any disappointments or so-called failures, as a woman, it goes right to the hips, just like the food that we eat. And when you're moving, it's not just moving those hips, it's moving those hips slowly, where you could feel because most of us don't want to feel because we think it's going to hurt on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. On an emotional level, we think it's going to hurt. So we don't want to feel, but it ain't going to hurt, it's going to help. It's going to bring you joy and glory. You're going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like the releasing you've always needed so that your dreams and your aspirations and your higher consciousness, you can go there. That's what we're teaching in Uniting with Your Higher Consciousness. Your hips don't lie. Those thighs don't lie. Yes, Kaylin, how are you? They don't lie. And it's all this we carry. I mean, this is why we have the hips, so we can bear those children, so we can birth those children. And after that, we get all stiff. And most of us ain't even loose enough to have a baby. That's why we go through labor, and it takes so long. There's so much stored in the hips. That's why it's so much of it. That's why there's so much of those thighs, so much of the butt, all of it, that whole region. But when you move, you're not just moving the hips, you're twisting that back in a way that you feel something. See, we ain't feeling. Well, let me show you. And then you twisting this in a way, and you putting that shoulder up. Wait a second, you can say to yourself, wait, I never had that feeling. And then you move in here and be like, oh God, I've never had that feeling. And it's those feelings you've never had, the feelings you won't let yourself experience, that's the magnet that will attract what you need, what you desire, what you came on this earth to do. And I get excited, y'all get emotional tear because when I move like that, it's like sometimes I cry. Sometimes I laugh joyously. It's like, oh my God, somebody took my tears. Somebody took my releasing, my tears of joy, my tears of release. Somebody took my laughter. But it wasn't nobody took it. It was stored in my hips. It was stored in my thighs. It was stored in that back and that middle and that place. It was stored in my chest that I refused to just open. It was stored in that neck that I refused to stretch out. It was stored in my side. It was stored. It was already there and nobody took it. I thought they did, but they didn't. They didn't take it. I gave it to them. I buried it. I didn't want it to nobody else to have it, so I hurt myself in the process. I denied myself in the process. Dang, I'm like, oh no, you right on time. In the process. All this, the dressing, the releasing, central movements changed my life. And woohoo, you touched my soul. Thank you, Queen. Changed my life. I'm not playing with y'all. Although we having fun, I'm not teaching you something that I don't learn, that I have not learned and that I'm not still learning. It's my joy and my pleasure to do the intensives each month. It's my joy and my pleasure to do the readings. It's my joy. It's what magnetizes to me and what I magnetize to. So I just want to share that with you and say thank you so much. Every morning, some of y'all is just on every morning. I know I come on different times. My meditation goes long sometimes because I just be feeling it. You know how it is. She is definitely someone special. Oh, thank you. Shania says, good morning, Queens. What did I miss? You got to play it back, girl. You got to play it back. But you know what? You didn't miss a thing. You didn't miss a thing because this is what I got this morning. So I'll share it with you. Patience. Patience with yourself, because that's what you really need. You think you're doing something wrong, and I could feel there's lots of somebodies out here think that you're doing something wrong, and you're not. You're learning something new. So every time you think you're doing something wrong, I agree with you, thank you. I want you to say, I'm learning something new. Let's do that. Every time you think to yourself or say to yourself, I'm doing something wrong, yes. Change that around and say, I'm learning something new. Watch the vibrational frequency just from that. Every time you think or say, I'm doing something wrong, say to yourself, I'm learning something new. And because it's almost that way. It's not natural. We call natural. It's not natural. That natural way of putting ourselves down, lovely, oozing greatness. Oh, thank you, baby. It's not natural to put ourselves down. It's what we've learned. And maybe because we've been taught that if we don't put ourselves down, if we don't say what we've done wrong, we won't grow. Oh, I'm so glad, Sacred Jasmine. You don't have to be mean to yourself or put yourself down in order to get that thing. And I understand, I know the vibrational frequency of most of our adults around us. Sending love to you all from London, UK. Love you, sweetie Sarah Ann. I understand it now. Like, I really get that we've been taught. Good morning, Queen. You are so inspiring, uplifting. Thanks. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. It's wrong, y'all. Like, it's not wrong, but it's wrong. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. We were told that if we don't put ourselves down, or we don't, right our wrongs, or we don't, look at ourselves critically, then we're never going to be successful. But what you want, the universe is on your side. That's what Spirit told me this morning. So I don't know what you're doing. I mean, I'm on your side. We can make this easy or we can make it hard, how you want to do it. Because if you make it hard, I'll go with you on that. But if you make it easy, I'll roll with you on that. And so that's what I want to do in my intensives. For those 147, November 5th, if you're unable to do that, at least get yourself a reading. The last day to purchase, November 1st. Yes, hey, sweetie, I've been getting this message for days. And yeah, I'm so glad. The message is definitely for me. Thank you. I'm so glad. And yo, you know what I love? I don't even know what I said. I can't remember after I say it. And that spirit, thank you, Spirit. That's why they recorded. I'm so dang glad. I don't even know. I know it's Spirit. Nora says, thank you, Queen. I do need patience. And all times I do think I'm doing something wrong to watch someone else. Thank you for this. Oh, that's what I said. You are such an inspiration, my beautiful Black Queen. Thank you, Big Bad Wolf. Love ya. Yes. Okay, good. I got that too. We ain't wrong. We ain't wrong. Y'all, Spirit is so good. Spirit is so amazing. Spirit is so, oh my God. And the only reason why I'm realizing and I'm saying that Spirit is so good is because I realize that I don't always know what Spirit is saying to me or why Spirit is telling me what Spirit is telling me. I just know to say it. How many of you have been that bold, or maybe how many of you are not that bold? You want to say something, Spirit told you to do something or go somewhere, but you won't do it. Change that. Change it, my queens, because we got something we can hear, and we're in tune. And if you join the next intensity, I see my broom up there, just to let you know, it's a cinnamon broom. We'll talk about that in the next intensive. So if you join the next intensive, it's called Return to the Uniting with the Higher Consciousness, or you can do a one-on-one 30-minute reading with me. I would love to have you. I'll put both of the direct links in the website, and I'm going to do it now. I'll do it actually in the description box, and you'll be able to go straight to the website. And I love you all with all my heart. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Ancient African wisdom for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.